Well, I asked you via Twitter to send me some selfies with the hashtag Drunken Ugly so I can take the piss at you. And boy, did you disappoint me. Not because of the amount I was sent, but because I finally realised my subscribers are some ugly motherfuckers. I mean, is it any wonder you'd rather sit there and watch a video featuring a floating head than actually leave the house? Of course, as the saying goes, everyone's beautiful on the inside. Which is bullshit, because I'd rather fuck Mila Kunis instead of someone's intestines any day of the week. So, in the order I decided, and there's nothing you can do about it, it's time for me to go Onision on your ass-like faces. Author Arsino jumped on the chance to get a light roasting from me, and by the look of her, that's the first time she's jumped in fucking years. I mean, I've never seen a forehead so angry that it will eat its own eyebrows. And are you in a truck right now? I thought the heavy load goes at the back. Here's Captain Jane with what appears to be a fucking terrified dog trying to show off an engagement ring, but their love is forbidden, mainly by the dog. Cracker here was one of my favourite characters from American History X. There's just something about him that screams, I've shot a black guy, alongside a beard that says, in another country, I'd be teaching you kung fu. It's always nice to have a chin that looks like a middle-aged man's unkempt pubes, isn't it? I mean, his whole face reminds me of a pussy from the 70s. Alias Arcater is basically a Dr. Steele knockoff crossed with a Down syndrome Tony Stark. The only way that mushroom cloud has anything to do with you is if you set your career on fire, and my using the word career there is fucking generous. I don't know how you can call yourself a scientist when you work at Taco Bell, but hey, at least your Photoshop skills are on point. But that's what will happen when you haven't been allowed outside the asylum since you killed that kid. Our cat's gay isn't a photographer because, well, look at this shit. His dick pics are even worse. Well, Dem here has taken his love of Mass Effect so far that even his face is using the graphics from Andromeda. Though, to be fair, that game doesn't have the capability to show such a fine line of facial hair, nor do most HD cameras. This is a neckbeard in progress, people. I'd love to see a face swap between this guy's chin and my actual ass crack just to see if there's a difference. And that chain you're wearing is too loose, buddy. Tighten it up until you can't breathe anymore, and then keep going. Ever wondered what Jesus would look like if he were both homeless and addicted to heroin? Well, look no further, as Don Giverfuck expertly crosses between the biblical genre and the genre you don't want anywhere near your family. Fun fact about Don here, he actually borrowed that beard from a friend so he can sneak into casinos without being recognised. The way one eyelid is higher than the other though, that's all him. And he's still not allowed in casinos. Drawcart is a unique kind of guy, in that no one wants to look like him. I kinda envy you for being able to take off your glasses and make everything blurry. I would kill for that shit right now. And are you wearing a cape? What's your superpower? Boldness? Even the Ralph Lauren logo on your shirt is trying to get away while threatening you with a fucking mallet. Though that being said, you have to admire a neck that suddenly becomes a chin with no fucking warning. Fenrir's leg. Oh, come on, man. I thought you people were meant to be jolly. You might not be smiling, but your chins are. And those lips are what I like to call blowjob lips. Now, I'm not calling you gay or anything. I'm just saying that is a mouth designed for deep-throating a chocolate eclair. As long as I live, I'll never know why kids find you so sexy. This may look like a screenshot from a Netflix trailer, but believe me, the only camera this guy's getting close to is the one he's hidden in your toilet. Thanks for the selfie, foolish monger. Maybe next time cut out the middleman and send it directly to the FBI. Ah, see now, a bitching witch is a classy chick rocking the 1940s look, which is oddly where your hairline seems to be retreating. The thing about the ladies from that era, they didn't have photo filters, so they had to make do with an exceptional amount of makeup. I can see you being fucking generous with both. I am a fan of how your foundation goes all the way to your boobs though, and if you thought I'd miss the eyes you gave your cleavage, you are mistaken. Or maybe I'm wrong, and they're bruises from where your husband punched you in the tits. Depends how far you're going with the 1940s thing. Here, oh fucking hell, here's Bloodwing, a man who can't stop smoking for long enough to take a fucking selfie. You know how some people have those come hither eyes? He has, I'm gonna come inside your youngest child eyes. I'm joking, obviously. His prostate must be the size of a grapefruit by now. Here comes Ghosty Spooks, looking down on us in his photo just as we all do him. Either that or his nose is turned up so high that he can probably smell Japan. Have you ever seen someone who looks so boring that you couldn't pick him out of a police lineup? Seriously, I'm gonna forget about this guy in 2 minutes. Not that he'd ever be in a police lineup, because his only crime is loving accounting too much. Wild Egg Bush, mate, even your snag-toothed cat doesn't want to touch you. Send me another photo like that and I'll contact Peter. Helen Solvig sent me this photo, probably in the hope that I'll say, nah, you're a good-looking girl, have a free pass. Well, this isn't your second grade science class, madam. You're not gonna get what you want by sucking dick. Plus, we all know you dyed that hair, but what I want to know is why would you be ginger voluntarily? Did your stepfather not abuse you enough that you needed to come to me? And just Just how many selfies did it take to get the right one that had your cleavage dead center? Over to Hey Dude, who is yet another trucker. Are these the kind of people I attract? It's like Tinder for retards. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate a man who can't grow facial hair but acts like he can anyway. And say what you want about Hey Dude, at least he has a girlfriend. Sat on his lap right there. Such a shame it appears as though she's looking for a better mate in the parking lot. At least I hope you're in a parking lot. If you're driving while taking a selfie, then well, fuck it, carry on. Maybe you'll get some luck and plow into a truck toting a vat full of face-changing acid. Ian Lennox is, oh you bloody bastard. Is that meant to be me? I'd never use a MacBook Pro, mate. That's fucking insulting. Meet Jack. Jack is a cock. My old YouTube buddy Lose Intel thought he'd get in on the fun by sending me this photo, and ha ha ha, it's so much fun. In stark contrast to his YouTube channel, obviously. And here we have Patrick from SpongeBob SquarePants, if he were almost human, and a little bit of a white supremacist. Though it's nice to see you had a photo taken with all your friends. I'm not sure if your username really represents who you are, Malgus, but I guess Bubba was taken. Still, next time you take a selfie, don't forget to iron your neck. Ah, Armoured Skeptic sent a selfie, I see. Only joking. This is Y.O. Fett, going above and beyond the call of Fett duty by making sure his son will flat refuse to walk in his footsteps. Mainly because that is the stomach of a virgin. He could still have a kid though. I'll check on his belly in 9 months' time to see if congratulations are in order. That is a really bad shirt to wear though. The way the pattern stretches makes me think I'm having a migraine. As a demi... What the living fuck? The face, the tie, the balloons. What the hell is going on here? Even the poster beside you was bringing up pictures of wine glasses like it needs a fucking drink. You're like a brown Agent 47 with 90% more eyebrow and a fucking bus card. Honestly, I don't know whether I should take the piss out of you or phone the police. Minuteman foolishly sent me this photo. I mean, mate, you look like a testicle. And hey, little known fact, but that hat is called a tri-corner hat, which is funny considering there isn't an angle on this guy's entire body, even his elbows are round. Could have been worse though. It could have been a 10-gallon hat, which would be a 10-ton hat if you were wearing it. Still, thank you for the selfie. It's nice to know where baby hippos come from. Undead Oscar here. Well, he's not a bad-looking lad. A little too much on the I might have put something in your drink side of things, but you can't blame a guy who looks like that for being a rapist. I'm not even going to mention the trilby in the background, but bro, next time you send someone a photo of yourself, try to get rid of that shit on the side of your head. You look like the world's stingiest chocolate chip cookie. I mean, I thought Maryland were bad, but you take the biscuit. And continuing in the chocolate chip theme is Tyler. Thank fuck for shit photo lenses, eh? Can you imagine this guy in high def? He'd be sexually assaulting you through the computer screen. Still, I admire a man with a moustache because it shows me you would not be a suitable babysitter. And if I had to give an award for the creepiest smile, it would go to the priest who molested you when you were young. Oh, Miss Misa, I know you've covered your forehead, and very wise of you too, but you still look like a communist AP the Frog. Your face, however, is the colour of the sofa I never had and looks just as comfortable for me to sit on. And don't you dare salute me with that hand. We all know where those fingers have been, Misa. They smell like pickled onions and cheese. Put your hand down. Nikita the Fox is doing the general public a service right now by showing us the effects of smoking meth. Good on you, Nikita. Oven Dodger sent me that meme of a cat falling off a table. Great stuff, Oven Dodger, you fucktard. Well, Stony Rose decided to join in by looking like every moody teenage girl since the dawn of puberty. With a nose that says, I'm gonna snort all your drugs, and eyes that say, actually, I already have. You'd be lucky to wake up in the middle of the night with this face staring at you while you sleep, and you'll drift off again knowing that the worst thing that could possibly happen is already in the room. Pox Toxic thinks he's being clever by hiding his mush with a mask, and he's half right. I mean, it takes a lot of ugly makeup to hide yet more ugly, but facial recognition technology has come so far that even I can see your wife died in what was ultimately deemed as mysterious circumstances. And that may be a mask, and this may be a photo, but I can still smell your breath. Brush your damn teeth. Ren sent me, oh, holy shit. Don't you think you should be sending that selfie to a fucking doctor instead? You look like my farts smell. I don't know if you're sporting that just got out of the shower look or the I don't shower look. I'm just saying, if I ever need advice on crack, I'll come to you because your face is covered with them. My man Snub here is going for that Ed Sheeran but also a lesbian look. And I have to say, he's nailing it. Of course, that's the only thing he's nailed in his lifetime. Just look at the sadness in his eyes. If Murder Suicide had a face, this would be it. Sandy Smith didn't even bother to wake up for this photo, but to be fair, he had a long night burying all those bodies. It's a hard life when every time you see the flash button on your camera, all you can think of is what you did to those kids at your local primary school. I get a lot of viewers like this who will talk about their wives and significant others, and every time I think, if you expect me to believe you have a partner, you're gonna have to get a lot better looking. Poor Viper. And I say poor Viper because look at her. If I were to wear your skin as a suit, I could use it to sneak into the movies with a family of 4. You look like a poorly photoshopped version of a human. Some people can find beauty in a plastic bag floating in the wind. You're closer to a plastic bag filled with mayonnaise. And good luck floating in the wind. I think you're more likely to sink the fucking Titanic. Well, there we go, guys. I'm not gonna lie, that was a harrowing experience for me. And before you little girls complain, everyone who sent me their selfies knew what they were in for. If only their parents felt the same way. Thanks for watching, guys. Please consider becoming a patron or a supporter, even though I've just confirmed I'm one heinous motherfucker. But hey, even heinous motherfuckers have bills. The links are in the description, and remember, he's gonna get you.